Hello people, I'm going to try one of these now. I found some bottles once the recycling collectors had gone. They left a lot of bottles on the floor, as they always do. So I got a few. Got this one. This one's a different pattern altogether, and I think that one is even more slightly different. Yeah. So I'll be able to go with them all anyway and see what happens. I've not done this before. I don't think I have anyway, I can't remember. Now, obviously you've got to be level. I use a very lightweight little ball that weighs absolutely nothing and therefore will move given any opportunity. Right, that's good. That's staying there. See, if it was slightly off, it'd roll. So I suggest getting some of these. Oops, what's that doing? No, see, it goes a bit and then stays there. It's got paint on it, so it's probably weighted. But yeah, you see, this is fine. This doesn't go anywhere, so that is level, which means the paint will be level. And when I finished, I'd probably leave it here until it starts to settle in and dry off, so that I know the drying will be level. And then I move it over, over there. You know, I usually put it on the another thing. But anyway, that's what we do to make sure it's level. Right then. So, stop moving. Stop moving. Right, now I've got some pillow. The pillow paint, I can't get the light on it, but the pillow paint leaves a mound on a mound. Apparently it's supposed to be thicker, you see. Now the paints I'm going to pour, they tend to basically nearly leave a mound, which is what I like. So I'm going to go with those. I mean, I don't know if they ought to be thinner or not. I suppose I might try them thinner, but they do tend to mix up too much when they're thinner. Anyway, I digress. So we want this. I'm not sure it's a level. I think it's more or less level, but it may not be. Anyway, that's the best I could do with all this going on. You know, sort of pulls you down a bit. Anyway, so what I'm going to do then is I'll put this down first. And there's the pillow, which is slightly thicker than the other stuff. And get rid of the bubbles. Right there. Now I think that's about right. So we've got that, and we'll put this on it. Try and get it in the middle. And we'll start to pour. I'm going to pour down because there's a dollop in the middle that will just fill up. So there's that one. That was a red and black. I had red and I had black, and I mixed them together and got that. So yeah, I was very happy with that actually. As I say, I'm going to go round there because I'm not sure they'll go off if I don't. So that was a lovely, very light turquoise. There's some gold, because we do want that in there. We like gold. I do anyway. It's got yellow mixed with it as well, this one. So, there we go. And after that, I think we want blue. So we'll pour that round. Let it go down. Yeah, want the same amount going down really everywhere. So maybe we'll start filling it up now. Right, And then I think I'll do white. Yeah, oh no, that's got a lump in it. This white's a fucking, this white's a bloody nightmare. It really is. Does my head in. It's too, look, is that too thin? Because it ran the same. I mean, I don't know. Let's put a bit more on that bit because it doesn't have enough. And neither did that, or that. However, I like white because it brightens everything up. So, should I use this green? Let's give the green a go. There we go. Will do. And then we'll go back to the beginning again. And we'll do some of this. I'll put that in. I think that's going. And then we'll put this wonderful turquoise. It's blue really, but it does have some turquoise effects to it, so I really do like that. And then we'll put the gold in. Yeah. Then the blue. This really is a lovely blue actually as well. Okay, doke. Put some more white in. Actually, we need a bit more over that side. It's not really got enough. I think it's better off pouring it around actually, because some of it goes over and some of it doesn't when you do it like this. But as I say, this is a learning process. So what I will do is pour it down each one, just so that I can get some sort of thing going. I don't know if that's enough. I'm going to put some of this, more of this on anyway. I'll probably empty it actually. Yay! And what I will do on top of that one is put white, because it's got a lot of, I mean it's rather big, so they don't want too much of darkness. Although, no, because you say I'm not in the dark mood now. I'm thinking about lighter colours. I'm going to go on to fire colours after this, but I do want to use these up. So, I'll use that one. This is all going to come off, isn't it? Never mind, let's have a bit of gold. That would be nice. I do like the gold. It's got yellow mixed with it, so it's a sort of a much earthier colour actually. Yeah, we'll have some more of this lovely blue. And I think some more of this, if there is any. I don't know if there is, but I do like it, so we'll put some in. Right. Well, I think that's probably enough. I can't get my gloves on because now I'm absolutely... And it's the only way I can mobilise it, because I bought these thumb splints, there it is, and they won't stay done up. They're done up with Velcro and it just keeps coming open. So I bought some bandages and I put the bandage over it. And finally now, my thumb is pretty much immobilised, but it's actually been a nightmare. Anyway, I want to pick this up. So, wish me luck. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Just for a look, No, I say. Quite nice really, isn't it? Yeah. Right then, so we'll go around and see what happens. There's a lot of gold. I was hoping the gold would go more under, but I'm sure it will in the end. Right, I'll take that off. Take that off there. I think we want some of this in there because it's there's going to be too much white. Gold is too much. So we'll put some of that on. And oh, light blue might go nice over there, mightn't it? I do like light blue. I just thought of it on because I'm not sure how any of it's going to turn out. So I think, you know, just go for it. That's going to be fat. We'll put some of this dark colour in here. Give it eyes, man. There you go. That'll give it some focus. If you'll excuse the pun. Right then, so what we want is to go off this end. If we can. I'm sure we can. Go back to the middle. Oh, I forgot the light again. When am I going to ever learn? Probably never, but never mind. This is just the way things are. Right, we'll go down that way. This is going to work out quite well, I think. Probably end up with an elephant there or something. Usually get an elephant. Right. See if we can get that bit to go off down at the bottom there. I want all this to go along. Go that way, go on. So it's all going. We'll take some back this way. I'm going to knock that over, I know I am. But never mind. So I'm going to take some of that back down. We'll put that up there for a second. We'll put some of these colours over that gold. Actually, quite like this lot. There's, look, told you, elephant. Knew it. I do love doing this with the finger. It gives you some lovely things, and as it dries, they turn into all sorts of things. So it's actually quite good. Let's get the little balloon out. I love this little tiny balloon. So, oh no, it's stuck to my gloves, look. Yeah, it's a tiny balloon, and it's got a bit of water in the bottom. And it's actually quite good. Yeah, so we'll lose some of these because they turn into all sorts of things. You can do that with it. You can go off like that, like some sort of thingamajig, you know, in the sky. You can do this along there. That's obviously some sort of river. Have a go on that and dot a bit of it on there, because that will look nice. Give that a go, because you know it ought to be too dull. Can't do anything with that. Right, that one went. Yeah, I like the way it sometimes does things that look like mountains, you know. So, we'll put some of these over. I'm not after flowers, I actually like landscapes of some description. So, yeah, I may just leave that. I might do one there and take it over there a bit. for some blue. But I think mostly I'll probably leave it. Might put some white throw bits on, purely because it gets too dark without any white. And you could always well, what you do is you just move them, and then they become shapes. And also, I think because it's quite thin, this white, it actually goes into making maybe different colours just around the edges, where it's sort of seeping off. Not all of it, because it's not massively thin. I think it's just slightly thinner. Yeah, do the corners. I think everything's pretty much done on there. That's not gone well. Right, let's take that off. Take that off. Take that off. And take that off. That's looking rather nice, isn't it? Oh no, I've knocked the green over there. Oh well, can't win them all. I'll put this on it. Soak it all up. There we go, you can soak all that up. Now then. I like it. What I'm wondering is, I think that's a bit of a lump there. We got any more lumps? Bubbles, lumps? We'll give it a thing. We'll give it a go with the heat. Yeah, amazing, really. I have to leave it to develop. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. I like that now. Just needed that little lift with a few extra bits of white, some of which have changed colour, but it has sort of stayed there. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'd probably leave this now, and I'll come back to it in a while and see if it does anything. I see little white blobs coming through, and that's probably from bubbles. But I don't mind that. I quite like white because it lifts everything else up. So just looks like. I don't think it really matters. So yeah, I like this elephant. Right, there we go, there's the design. And I think we'll just leave it now and see what happens. Very, very pretty. I'll take a photograph of it in a minute while it's like this in case it dries horrible. Because this is really pretty and I would print this. So, are you still on? Yeah. Well, it's coming up. It's not got any silicone in it, but that's rather nice there. And yeah, it's coming along. I like the white bits, so I won't take those out. And then we have the bottom. I can't really do that, can I? What I need is a second camera. Oh no, look what's happened there. Never mind. Never mind, because it's actually just all really, really good fun. This is the way I look at it. Yeah, so I'll leave it. It's got a few coming up here and there. I'm not sure if the gold will do anything or if it will just stay yellow. It might do. I love this bit here. It looks like actually a window from this chaos. But yeah, I love it. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to leave it because I don't think it needs anything else. Apart from a few of these. I do like that. Yeah, I love doing this. It's so pretty. Ooh, that's a different colour. Nice. Yeah, that's good. They just put, you know, a bit of continuity, not continuity, but you know, a bit of sort of movement is what I like, really. And I like little bits of contrast. I think that goes really well against that gold, actually. The blue's lovely. I love that bit. That looks like a volcano, electric volcano. So yeah, very nice. Yeah, I don't think it needs any more. No, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, people. Please comment, like, subscribe or whatever. Share even, you know, maybe that would be good. I don't know, I'm not really doing it for followers. I'm doing it because I like doing it, and if anybody else wants to have a go, they should be able to see that it's not... I didn't like oils, never liked oils, so, because I used watercolour, it's much more expressive. But, and then when the acrylics came out, I wasn't really interested because I wasn't keen on the oils. But when I saw this fluid art, that's when I thought, yeah, I like that. It fits in with my, my watercolour mind, you know, because it does what it wants a lot of the time, and that's what I like about watercolours, you know, wet on wet and things like that. You just have to let it do its thing. Oh dear, I've knocked over the gold now. Oh, I should really put these away when I've used them. I thought they were empty, but obviously that one wasn't. Never mind. That's going to be my catchphrase, isn't it? Never mind. The thing is, never mind, you know, nothing's really important. Being alive is good, and doing stuff that makes you happy is good. But really, I mean, the rest of it's just, you know, putting bread on the table. It's not really important. Anyway, thank you very much. God bless everyone, and I'm off. I've got some cider over there, and I'm going to drink it.